Good evening, everyone. I am so glad that you are here. This is Cristina Campbell, and this is going to be KidScents, and we're going to talk about oils that we can use on our kiddos and what they can do for them. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to be preparing our kids for school. School already started here, I think the 12th, and it may have started in your neck of the woods as well. So it's never too late to get your KidScents stuff rounded up and start to use those things. So welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Let's get started. I'm Cristina Campbell, and I've been with Young Living for since 1999, June of 1999, and I'm going to tell you that if you want products that work, then quality matters. And you can't get a better quality. You just cannot get a better quality. We were talking, I had a raindrop on Friday here at the house, and I had a little girl that has scoliosis. And okay, I'm going to mute everyone. There we go. Great. She has scoliosis, probably the worst that I've ever seen, and they're wanting to do surgery on her and put in Harrington rods, which that's going to be a major surgical procedure. And so I asked her mother if she would mind bringing her here for raindrops, and then she bought all the oils that she could. Because Raindrop Kit is out of stock right now, and Wintergreen is out of stock, and Ortho Ease is out of stock. However, all the other oils were in stock, and she had just bought an oil of oregano, and I said, "Where did you get it?" Because there are certain companies that their oils are just not even worth the bottle they're in. And then there are other companies that I wouldn't dump it out. If you've paid good money for it, use it. But you want to learn that, because of the science behind our distillation process, you're going to get a far better oil. You're going to get an oil that's of much, much better quality. So anyway, we had that discussion. And I think it's important that you share about the quality and the distillation and the seed to seal with others, so that they understand that there is a huge difference, between oils that you could possibly get from Walmart, or, there's a lot of off brands in health food stores. You just have to really know that we have the best. It's as simple as that. No more explanation needed. When it comes to children, we want to make sure that we're safe with them. You don't ever want to put oils directly into their eyes. Even getting oils too close to their eyes can be a negative experience. And I know that because my grandchildren, growing up, they used to play in my oil bag all the time, and inevitably they would get into the peppermint and they would get it in their eyes, and it smarts. It really stings. And so what do you do if that happens? If that happens, you don't flush it with water. You go to the kitchen and you get your coconut oil or olive oil or any kind of grapeseed oil or whatever oil you have in your cupboard that you cook with, and you take a paper towel or a cotton ball, something that's soft, and you start dabbing their eye, with oil, and that will calm it down. But I will tell you this, and this is something that I used to tell all my grandchildren: you probably won't do that again. You probably won't get oil in your eye again. And I will tell you that they can't go blind or anything detrimental if they get oil in their eye. It's just going to smart for a while. So the same thing for don't put oils directly into the ears. It's not going to smart, it's not going to sting, but we don't put oils in our ears. We can put them on the outside of our ear if we have an earache, behind the ear on that mandibular bone. You can rub the, the outside of the ear. You can put it down if they have, some sinus congestion and you want to relieve that congestion in the eustachian tube behind the ear, on the neck, down there. Just rub that oil there. And the nice thing about the KidScents oils is that they're all diluted. They're already diluted. So it just makes it easier. You don't have to go to the trouble to worry about having to carry your oil right there. There are some oils that have citrus oils in them, oil blends that have citrus oils in them, and we know that those are what we call photosensitive oils. In other words, if we put lemon on our upper lip because it smells good under our nose, and then we go out in the sun for a couple of hours, I will tell you that you will have a brown mark, a dark. So if you are already brown, it's going to be darker. And it's going to look like you have a mustache. And maybe you want a mustache. But personally, I do not. So I'm not going to put lemon under my nose and go outside. Other oils that you're going to have to watch are just, blends with citrus oils in them, like Joy. They smell so good and we want to put them under our nose. But those are the oils that we're going to have to put where the sun doesn't shine. That might be on your tummy, if you've got, under your t-shirt, on the bottom of your feet, on your back, if you're not exposing that to the sun. So just remember that exposure to direct sunlight when using citrus oils can cause darkening skin. And I have heard in the rare occurrence that it has caused blistering. So I don't know if those were Young Living oils, but I wouldn't want to take that risk. Follow the directions on the labels, and Tummy Jies, all the KidScents oils have directions on the labels as well. And of course, you can look in the EODR, the Essential Oils Desk Reference, and that's going to give you more information too. Okay, so let's look at some of these oils that we were talking about. Tummy Jies. Tummy Jies is a KidScents oil, and again, it's already diluted, and it's perfect for little tummies that aren't feeling so well. And all you have to do is rub it around the navel. You can rub it in your hand and then rub it on their tummy. You can put it on the Vitaflex points on the bottom of the feet as well. So I'm looking up the KidScents in the EODR. And actually, let's see, they're in the blend section, I think. Sorry. Well, I guess they're not listed in there. And this is it's a 6th edition. I have an 8th edition here somewhere. I just don't know where. But anyway, this is just really good for digestive issues. If they ate something that isn't setting right, they maybe ate too much candy, whenever they're complaining of a tummy ache, Tummy Jies is a good one to use. All right, the next one is Sniffle Ease, and this is good for any type of congestion. It's rejuvenating, it's refreshing, and it's perfect for little lungs. Sniffle Ease can be used especially on on the back, on the chest. You can use it. They can make a little scent tint and breathe it in. It's just a great oil for any kind of sniffles or respiratory issues. Another oil is Sleepy Eyes, and this is great for calming and relaxing the mind and the body before bedtime or nap time. We're going to talk about another product here shortly that if your kids are really having a hard time sleeping, you might want to look into Unwind, and we'll talk about that. I got a little video for you to watch. So Sleepy Eyes. Another thing that's really good for kids that aren't sleeping well is ImuPro. And you can give them a quarter of a tablet and they can chew it up. It tastes good. It's got Ningxia wolfberry powder in it. And it's a great way to get your kids to fall asleep. The next one is Owie, and this is useful for the physical body along with the emotional mind to benefit the body as a whole. I wish I knew where my other Yeah, the KidScents is not in the 6th edition other than the supplements. It's strange. I remember when the kids' oils came out, and the moms were really excited because of the fact that it was diluted. You can give your kids their own little bottle with a roller ball just like this, and if they do have an owie, they know that they can go directly to that bottle. However, I think, going to mom for that comfort and consolation, consoling has an element that's very important as well. But it's great if you can put roller balls on these. Okay, school's coming up, and Genius is perfect for helping young minds focus and concentrate on projects and the task at hand. In the foreground of this picture, you can see the dinosaur volcano diffuser. And these diffusers, the dinosaur diffuser and the dolphin diffuser and the horse diffuser are all still available for kids, as is the snowy owl and the feathered owl. I'm going to stop the share right now, and I'm going to show you, I hope it didn't log me out, but I'm going to show you, let's see if I can do this. It's not letting me. I was going to show you, if it hasn't logged me out, and it did. So I'm going to log back into Young Living. Let me share my screen and go to Young Living and show you all these diffusers. So all I do is type in diffuser, and here is the Sundance ultrasonic diffuser. And this is, for a lot of girls are horse lovers, and they would love this ultrasonic diffuser. So this is just a cover that goes over a diffuser, and then it diffuses in their room. A lot of people are not aware of all the diffusers that we have. Here's the Rainstone. I wouldn't recommend that for a kid's room, but here's Snowy the Owl. And the neat thing about the owl diffusers is if you go to Etsy and you type in Snowy the Owl diffuser, you can find Harry Potter glasses, there's stick-on, you can find eyelashes to make them little girls, you can find just little accoutrements to add to the Feathered the Owl and Snowy the Owl diffuser. So just check out Etsy for that. Let's look at the rest of these diffusers. Oh, it made my diffusers go away. I'm going to hit view all. Okay, so we also have the Haven Ceramic, the Artisan diffuser. These are glass, so the Luster Artisan diffuser is glass, so that's not one you'd want for a kid. But here is the Dino Land diffuser. Now I know that April has both the Dino Land and I believe the Dolphin Reef diffuser in her classroom. She is a preschool teacher and daycare worker, and she is always like these. So that's
Christina,
the yes, April.
I had to upgrade to the Feather the Owl because it stopped diffuse. It would got to the point where it we were diffusing and you could smell it if you were next to it, but it was like it would go for hours and hours and only drop the level a little bit. And come to find out, the sonic plate in there had went bad, and I tried to replace it and couldn't. And they don't make those anymore, and they didn't have any more parts. They don't sell that part that I needed, so I had to upgrade it to the Feather the Owl.
Oh, okay. So have you seen where they have the parts now?
No, I have not even attempted to look because I was found out that it was easier on the ones that are using them, because some of them they were I have one person actually pour water through one of the corals in the dolphin reef one, thinking that's how you fill it up, and I'm like, no. So it's a lot easier because it's the Feather of the Owl's two-piece versus the other ones where you had to pop the cover off before getting to the actual part.
Well, and that's the one of the neat advantages of Feather the Owl is that it was developed. In fact, I spoke to the developer at convention a couple of years ago, and it was developed for the use of children, so that it's only two pieces. So a child can take it off, fill it up with water, put oil in there. If you know monitor the amount of oil that they're putting in there, and then they can put the top back on. But if you're liking, the other diverse, and every diffuser is going to go out eventually. I will tell you that the ultrasonic plates can go bad. Some of them last 10 years. Some of them last 15 years. Some of them will last 4 years and go out. And it is what it is. So I would just check again, April, and see. I would probably look under, let's see. I would probably look under accessories and see if they don't have those yet. They may not. I haven't looked myself. In fact, I don't see any diffuser accessories. I see some pipettes, but I don't see any diffuser accessories. So it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, no accessories here. There's some tubing, but I don't. And there are 18 pages, so you can look. But here's the Feather the Owl, the Dino Land diffuser cover, the Dolphin Reef diffuser, the Snowy Owl, and the Sundance diffuser cover. All of these are very kid oriented. So,
Oh, oh, also, if you do plan on getting all three of those, you got to remember that the Sundance diffuser cannot use the Dino Land or the Dolphin Reef cover because the housing is different.
but you can swap out between the dolphin and the dino. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna re. Hopefully, you can see Genius again. Perfect for helping young minds focus and concentrate. And this is important. If you're a teacher, and we're going to be talking about teachers in 2 weeks, we're going to give you some tips if you're a teacher about diffusing in the classroom and what that can do for you. But in the home, when they're doing homework, or maybe you're homeschooling still, make sure that you're diffusing oils that are going to keep them alert, keep them awake, keep them motivated. Genius is one, peppermint is another one, motivation is a good one, energy is a good one. All of these oils are going to help the psyche. If they have problems like with ADD and ADHD, Genius is very helpful for that, as is vetiver, peace and calming, lavender. All of those are going to be very helpful. For cedarwood is another one. Cedarwood is another one that was tested with EEGs by Dr. Terry Friedman quite a few years ago now, and the difference that it made in the brain waves of kids that tended toward ADD. Okay, moving on. We have a lot of KidScents products. We have toothpaste, we have shampoo, we have KidScents bath gel, and KidScents lotion. And you can use all of these on your kiddos daily to ensure that nothing but the best is being absorbed into their little bodies. And that is why Gary made these, because Mary got pregnant with Jacob and he said, I need to make a line that we can put on our kids. And so it was for his children that he made this. And then, Joseph was born a couple of years later. So if it's good enough for Gary's children, it's going to be the highest quality for our children as well. And so here are these other products: KidScents toothpaste, shampoo, bath gel, and lotion. We also have a line of KidScents supplements. We have Mighty Pro, which is a probiotic, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that one in a minute. We have Mighty Vites, which are our chewable vitamins. There are no artificial colors or flavors. Flintstones vitamins, for example, has yellow number 5 and red number 40, and these are directly related to ADD and ADHD in children. So why would you put them in vitamins? Because there is no regulation. The FDA says, a little bit of dye won't hurt our kids, and that's why they're in those products. But we know better, and so we don't have them in any of our products. We also have KidScents Mighty Zyme, and this is really good for both Mighty Pro and Mighty Zyme are really good for kids who are maybe a little bit constipated. They're not digesting very well. They've had to be on an antibiotic. Maybe they're on the spectrum. Those children tend to be bound up in the digestive tract. And so taking an additional enzyme like Mighty Zyme is going to be very, very helpful for those kids. Mighty Pro and Mighty Zyme. And of course, food is depleted, so adding a Mighty Vite, a vitamin supplement, is going to be good too. I want to talk to you a little bit about KidScents Unwind, because we mentioned it earlier if your kids are having a tough time going to sleep. So I have a little video here for you that was put out when KidScents was put out. And let's see if I can start this. Oh, there it goes. Well, of course it's going to take a minute to load, right? Just because I want to show it to you.
Hey guys, I was able to get my hands on all the products launching at convention ahead of time, and I wanted to go over the KidScents Unwind. This is a magnesium supplement, but it's also got some other great ingredients in it. It's got L-theanine, which is great for the brain. It's got marine mineral magnesium complex. It has 5-HTP, which is a key ingredient for rest and unwind and sleep. It also has lavender essential oil and Roman chamomile. It does have a watermelon flavor, and it is actually fairly strong. So I've been doing it this way. I open up a package. You can put it straight in your mouth, but the flavor is quite strong. It is watermelon. Again, like I said, it is sweetened with stevia. And sometimes stevia can have an aftertaste. So what I've been doing is putting them in water and then stirring that up. And it has a really nice watermelon juice type flavor. And you know, you can use more water if it's still too strong, but this has been really good the last couple nights. So I encourage you to dilute it in water. If your kids think that the packet like this is just too strong, do it this way. And I would do it maybe around dinner time, a couple hours before they go to bed, because drinking a lot of water, then they'll be up going to the bathroom, right? So even in the afternoon would be good. So just wanted to share that little tip. It's tasty this way. It's really good. This way alone is very strong. Some people will probably like it, but I really enjoy it this way. Okay, y'all later.
All right, so that was the Unwind. And here's a little bit more information on the KidScents Mighty Pro. Remember that this is the prebiotic and probiotic supplement. It supports and maintains healthy digestion and a healthy immune system, because when the gut is in order, the immune system is in order. It promotes healthy bacteria in the gut by colonizing the GI tract. In other words, it starts to multiply in there, that good healthy bacteria, and that's exactly what we want. And it tastes really great. So in the last video, you saw her tear off the top and put it in water. Well, with Mighty Pro, it's kind of like what we remember as being a pixie stick, and they can put it in their mouth and they love it. And I will tell you that Pam's granddaughter calls this her poop candy because it helps her to go to the bathroom. So, and you know, that's what we want. We want our kids to have good bathroom experiences, not being constipated or anything like that. So that was the KidScents line. I do want to mention that becoming a member is really, really easy now. The other day, we just purchased a solar panel package with a young man who has a little girl. And I was telling him about the essential oils. And I sold him the KidScents Little Oilers Premium Starter Bundle, which comes with the Feather the Owl. The Feather the Owl. In fact, I'm going to show you a picture of that starter kit so that you, let's see, I'm going to stop that share. I'm going to share my Young Living screen, wherever it is. Okay. Share this one. And I'm going to, kids. Okay, this is the KidScents Little Oilers Premium Starter Bundle. And this is what I sold him to start with. But he also wanted the Thieves Starter Bundle as well, because I had been talking to him about diffusing Thieves and cleaning with Thieves and all of that. And he got a free bottle of Thieves dish soap because he ordered both of these bundles. The KidScents Little Oilers Starter Bundle has everything that you're going to need to introduce the entire family to premium KidScents essential oils. And you can read about the fact that it has Sniffles, Sleepy Eyes, Owie, Genius, Tummy Jies, and the Feather the Owl diffuser, and 2 roller filaments, so that you can put one of those roller balls on Owie, just like you saw in the slide presentation, and you know, give it to your kids, and they can roll it on their own scrape or bruise or whatever. I'm going to stop that share and go back to the PowerPoint, because if Oh, did it go back to the PowerPoint?
Yes, it did.
Okay, good. Thank you. Share. Okay, so the point being here, why can't I see you guys? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, there we go. All right, I can see you now. The point being that you can create your own custom KidScents kit by selecting any of your favorite KidScents oils or products. You'll notice that the little oilers with the feather, the owl, and the set of oils didn't have any KidScents shampoo or bath gel or Mighty Pro or any of the other products. So if you want to put a kit like that together, you can do that as well, and that will make you a member. So you don't, so we've changed from having to buy something specific like a premium starter kit and with no, I can't tell you how many people have asked me, can I change the oils in that kit? Maybe I would rather have these oils than those oils. Well, you can do that now. So you can create or customize your own kits by selecting any of your favorite KidScents oils or products and put that together. And if that order is 100 PV or more, you're going to get free shipping. And oh, by the way, that will make you a member. If it is less than 100, for example, say you started out with just a bath gel, a shampoo, and a bottle of Owie, that it came to well below $100, then subscribe to save, because you're going to get the best deal on everything by signing up to subscribe to save right away. You will earn loyalty points. You won't earn loyalty points if you just do a shop. But if you do a subscribe, then you're going to earn loyalty points. And those are just like what they used to be called the ER points, the Essential Rewards points. You're also going to get free loyalty gifts. After 3 months of being with Young Living, they're going to send you an oil. They're going to send you a gift at 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months, and every 12 months after that. You're also going to get free gifts for purchases every month, and those gifts change. Like for this month, 100 PV, you get free shipping. 190 PV, you get, in fact, I want to show you that too, so I'm going to stop this share. I'm going to go to our Diamond Miner Success team and bring up that picture. And I'm going to share my screen so that you can see that. So at 190 PV, you're going to get a free bottle of Thieves dish soap.
Oh, Christina,
Yes.
that one is actually bigger than the other ones you can get, because I got it in, I think it is 16 or 18 fluid ounces versus what the other ones were.
Yeah, it's 16 ounces as opposed to 8. So it's a really big dish soap. Yeah, and yeah, in fact, everybody who's gotten this free bottle of dish soap have said, wow, this will really last me a long time, and it will. So that's really well worth it. Thank you for adding that, April. You also get a Luscious Lemon at 190. At 250, you're going to get Thieves Wipes and a lemongrass, and that's in addition to the other things at 190. At 300, they're going to send you 3 bottles of Thieves hand soap, a 3-pack, again, in addition to all the other items. At 400 this month, you're going to get glass bottles. One of them says dish soap and one says hand soap, and I actually got that at the spring rally, and I love mine. I think it really looks smart and clean next to the kitchen sink, and that's with 400. And if you do 500 or above, you're going to get a free diffuser. And I have sold some of my diffusers. I've given some of my diffusers away. So, I guess 13 diffusers isn't enough. I wanted another diffuser. And so that's what my order was up to this month. So these are what we call free gifts for purchases. So if you make a purchase, and you meet that gift criteria, then Young Living will send you that gift. Okay, back to, there we go. Also free, you get exclusive bundles, like I was showing you the KidScents kids bundle, or the thieves bundle, or just look for bundles. I mean, they are the best value, always. A bundle is always the best value. You can still get the premium starter kit. So I still have one premium starter kit here, and I feel really good about that because somebody's going to want to buy that bundle, and the price is the same. And of course, subscribe to save is completely customizable, just like Essential Rewards was. You take it off one month, you put it on the next month, and then you get access to free shipping on your subscriptions when you do 100 PD or more. So that is that. And I want to thank you for showing up tonight and learning a little bit about the KidScents kit, the different oils that we have under KidScents, and the other KidScents products. You know, this is sometimes the only way that you find out about these things is if you come on these classes and, you know, ask questions, and it's all good. I'm going to stop the recording right now. I want to thank you all for joining me, and then I'm going to open it up for any questions. So let me stop this recording.